Hi, this is Roger Peterson. In this video, I'm going to discuss the new proposed law to attract and incentivize baby boomers and investors into the Costa Rican residency program. So this is the text of the actual law called Law for the Attraction of Investors, Rentistas and Pensionados. It's a bill for a proposed law currently being debated in the legislature of Costa Rica. And it provides here that the objective of this law is to create a legal incentive program to attract investors, rentistas, and pensionados under the current immigration law in order to contribute for the reactivation of the Costa Rican economy. I'm going to enter into more details about what the law provides and how it could affect or apply to you when you apply for residency in Costa Rica here in just a second. By 2019, the Costa Rican economy was already contracting and showing signs of weakness. Unemployment in the fourth quarter of 2019 was already at 12.4%. And now, during COVID, the unemployment rate sits at 24.4%. So clearly, the government is trying all measures possible to reactivate the economy. The tourism sector, of course, with the flights and the airports closed, has been one of the hardest hit sectors in Costa Rica. So that backdrop brings us back to the law to attract investors, rentistas, and pensionados to Costa Rica. Now, Costa Rica for many years was a pioneer. Back in 1971, it was a pioneer in the area, developing the Rentista Pensionado law to stimulate its tourism industry, and it worked. It worked very successfully. So the objective of this new law is to bring back some of those incentives that were eliminated under the previous law. And those are, number one, to provide a duty-free vehicle to anybody that's approved under this category to be able to bring in, import your vehicle without paying any of the import taxes. Two, the beneficiaries will get a one-time exemption from import taxes for their personal household items and goods that they're bringing in to live in Costa Rica. The third one would be that any income that you've declared as part of your application process as your source of income will then be exempt from any Costa Rican income tax laws. The fourth provision is a discount on the property transfer tax. You will be able to get a 20% discount on that transfer tax for any properties that you buy and title in your personal name as the beneficiary of the residency status. And the fifth and final provision of the proposed law is the creation of an expedited priority window for those that are applying under the investor, rentista, or pensionado residency categories. At the present time, it's all handled by immigration, but it's all lumped into the general immigration processing. So this would break it out from that and create a specialized window. This has been done before for companies. So in that scenario, a specialized priority window was created at the Department of Immigration for companies that were bringing in their executives and technical personnel, etc., and it gave priority and much quicker processing times. So the idea is to create a similar window for investors, rentistas, and pensionados in order to expedite the processing of residency. The law also modifies the investor category in one sense. Basically what it does is it's going to reduce the amount of investment required. Currently, to qualify for investor, you need to prove an investment of $200,000. And this law proposes to reduce that to $150,000. In the video description, I'm going to include a link to an English translation of the law so you can read it for yourself. Costa Rica always ranks very well as one of the top travel destinations in the world, but also it always ranks in the top 10 of the top retirement destinations in the world. Part of the reason for this is that Costa Ricans have always been very welcoming towards foreigners. Now bear in mind that what I have discussed here is a proposed law. It's currently pending in the legislature, but I will keep you updated and let you know when it's approved and if there are any changes to the content. You can also check out my video on how to move to Costa Rica and how to apply for residency in Costa Rica, both which I will link in the video description. And as always, if you have comments, questions, let us know. And thank you for watching the video.